Oi home. Yes, the Thanksgiving for today deserves, cow. I was a guy if we were can go to Chineke, Makanketa. The first day of November 2024. I'm telling you right about it for you. Go. Yeah, na chiko age but oteba aka ikwesilo nwa happy new year, happy all of a sudden now we are here now, the 11th month of the year 2024. So it's a beautiful day. We must give thanks and glory to the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Yahweh, who made it possible for us to see this beautiful and significant day today. To us at the end of the day. And I say why you get you ali or say na tiger esi na go wee kpọpụta wee bịa tii na zoo on a very good day can go nwa kasịrị obi wee sị ka ebe a n'ime ka ngịnị ya see selfie go. The man say ka akọwa ife this tiger na-agabiga since na a long time ọ nọ n'ime zoo a na-ajụ onwe ya edichọ na nka bụ tiger because na ọ ga-anọtago anụ niile na-agafe ma mmadụ na-aga na yọtago onwe onye nwere ike ibu ibu gafe ọ na-ene na onye ọsọ ọkwa fat bụ ife a na ya na-alaik kwanụ fat afọkwa na ọgbọkwa belefe yo ka ha wee bụrụ tiger wee nọ n'ime zoo a ifefa nọ na-eti aka since na-eti aka ọ bụla obelefe. This is how we ball into this particular edition of Birthday Splash. Therefore, at the 103 of Pop FM, it is the splash of joy, splash of happiness, splash of gene. Wagam na account to mother this morning. You put your so to add go boy yatago. Of course, and not also cause. So this is to remind you that this party up in here is your party. Get involved. All you have to do, celebrate the people around you. Anybody who is celebrating this morning, or birthday, whatever it is, we are here to celebrate with you. And this morning, I want to syndicate morning on 080 65 79 6599. It is unfolding. I want to syndicate I celebrated this morning, but before we begin to celebrate all these people, can we go to a Chinese quote that a man who blames others don't even know what he is doing, have and also have a long way to go in his journey, in the journey of this lifetime. The man who blames himself is up there, and the man who blames no one has arrived. Nke ka nchụ nsụ anyị na China ka iwe na-aghọta ihe na-ekwu ching chong kpọnwụọ yọtago na ọ bụrụ obelefe is happening this morning. Ịmana agwa gị na nwoke a yọtago na-adị blame onye ọzọ a na onye nwa bụ nwoke a nwa ife a na-alụ on a very good day. Ị na-anụkwa China anyị na-asụ this morning. Birthday splash unfolding right before your before. Yes, we have a lot of people to celebrate this morning, and we are getting into it right about Ketafo. Yatago. Yes, the first person I get celebrated this morning, Weblu Jenny McCarthy, American model, comedian, actress, author, activist, and game show host, born November 1st, 1972 in Chicago. I announce you again this morning. Happy birthday. Yes, of course, and not also cause of Kwakosia, but to go to Ketafo. Get involved, send SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08065796599, and then you become part of the celebration up in here. Send the name and number of the person you want to celebrate. Yotago. Yes, today is also the birthday of the man they call Lil Peep. He is an American rapper, from New York City, born November 1st, 1996. I announce again this morning. Happy birthday. Yes, all the book go get today. Today is also the birthday of the man they call David Foster. He is a Canadian musician, record producer, songwriter, born November 1st, 1949 in Victoria. I announce again, happy birthday. Yata go back na account market for. Today is the birthday of the man who goes by the name Tim Cook, American business executive, born November 1st, 1960 in Mobile. And I see again this morning. Happy birthday. Yes, of course, I'm not also Koso. Today is also the birthday of Ilana De Cruz, Indian actress, born November 1st, 1986 in Mumbai. And I see again Ketapo. Happy birthday. Yes, all the work Today is also the birthday of Alex Woe, American actor, born November 1st, 1997 in Manhattan. And I say again this morning, happy birthday. Yes, kind of still. Yes, I have a tabago kwa na jacket afọ yotago. Ka ọ dịzie ka o si adị. O nwere nwoke agwara na nwunye ya mụrụ triplets n'isi onwe ya godo. Anụ onye ọcha yotago. O believe na ibe fad possible. Ka a gwara ya bụ ife ọ nọbụkwa na-ebe ekpere sinsi na-asị chukwu ndị azụ ọnụ nwunye ya from labor room ekpọkwana ka ihe ọbụla mee nwunye ya. Mana immediately doctor gwara ya si ọga na your wife just delivered triplets out of happiness nwoke alikwu ọsọ. Asịsị ji di ya ọ na-agba yotago. Ka a dọdozili aka na-asị ọga ka efe na-emegosi mba na ya chọrọ ka ya gosi ndị mmadụ ihe mere ife a nọ ngeregwu was very powerful. A na-asị ya my friend kene Chineke ọsọ. Anyway, all the go koye si di kita afọ ya batago na eja ka celebrate ndị ike na-celebrate this morning yotago. Onye anyị na-celebrate kịta bụ nnukwu mmadụ all over the world yotago amụ ya ama and in the Catholic family. He goes by the name, Cardinal Francis Arinze yotago. He is a Catholic cardinal born November 1st, 1932 in Eziowele. I na-asị again n'ụtụtụ a. Happy birthday, Cardinal. Yes, Obulo Belefe is a big deal. Agwa nke na enwegasị ndị ike anyị ga-celebrate today. Ifugodo na onye nke anyị celebrate kịta bụ nnukwute onye ike godo. And right about kịta afọ onye anyị chọrọ celebrate wee bụrụ the former first lady of Nigeria, born November 1st, 1948 in Asaba. Enwego ndị m onye nnekwu maka ya. I'm talking about Mariam Babangida. So this morning I see again happy birthday. Yes, so to akosi adekwa na keta. Today is also the birthday of Michael Nachi Okoro, born November 1st, 1940 in Calabar. He is a Nigerian Catholic priest, no, and Ayana Siagene Ketapo. Happy birthday, of course, and not of course. Ọ ga-adị mma ka ị na-celebrate ihe ọma mere onye ọzọ, and that way ị na-atapụ blessings ka nke gị wee bịalụ gị on a very good day. So once again, if you want to become part of the celebration, celebrate the people around you. Anybody who is celebrating anything, around you this morning, send SMS and WhatsApp message, on 08065796599. We name a number of the person you want to celebrate, and it is celebration galore up in here. Today is also the birthday of Isa Imoru Ako, born November 1st, 1991 in Nigeria. He is a Nigerian football player. And I say again, happy birthday. Yes. Today is also the birthday of Dolly Onachuku, Nigerian actress, born November 1st, 1969 in Lagos. And I say again, happy birthday. On a part on food. John Ode is a Nigerian politician, born November 1st, 1959. Yatago. And we celebrate him this morning. And I say again, happy birthday. But right about Fundua, we must proceed. ọkwa ịma na nwere ife zoro ezo n'okpuru anyanwụ yọta ka o si wee dị nke ikpeazụ ahụ na very good day. Onye sọrọ onye bụrụ yọtago ihe ọbụla emere na nzuzo oge emesịkwa pụtụkwa ife ka o si adị on a very good day. Adị ekpuchikwa n'afọ ime aka n'okpuru anyanwụ a. A man began to expose a lot of things, at the beginning of this year, and the man goes by the name Cat Williams. Is explosive interview when they disclose if an magazine ndokpola afa ka nko okpo PDD afa okpo TD Jakes afa okpolo Oprah Winfrey ona so onye so oge bolo na once na na-eme mata ya as n'isi onwe ya, most especially when it comes to the activities of ndị into group of companies. You have to go no look and that's exactly what we saw this year. I'm saying all of this now because today is the first day of November 2024. On a January Cat Williams now, but today we can see that PDD is behind bars. I have a lot of things to talk about this morning. But right about Funda, we must proceed to give you what you need. Satisfaction nke dịgodo mbada guaranteed. Ogwini so yotako word guaranteed. Let's get ready to rumble. Akoko oti oju. Yes, Akoko Aiji whether batano toto akanko, and one of them were below the fact that the man Ama as a very dark man. Yotago natural in the mother since the Kitafo and actually, and we will talk about that. The man and Abono Toto man and Eluano gave you Yotago or Hawanya. Natural Ottawa from Semeboda on a very good day when we're fair. As I'm talking to you, Kitafo, Ottawa go, and we'll talk about it. mana akụkọ nke izizi anyị ga-eji wee mabatagoro n'ụtụtụ a wee bụrụ akụkọ ihe NAFDAC na-agwa Nigerians ha na-enye warning on series of products yotago fabu ụzọ kwuo maka Nivea wee na-ekwu maka their deodorant na ha sisi gwapịa na apịa na ya bụ ife adịrọ mma for human consumption at the same time yotago for human usage na ọdịrọ mma then fa nwere ozi nke ha na-ezi dị oke mkpa o wee bụrụ na fa na-ekwu maka okpu nnabenyi ha na-akọwa na o nwere okpu nnabenyi bụ fake nọ na Nigeria na onye ọbụla n'uche onye ọbụla dị ya. So fa na-agwa Nigerians n'uche onye ọbụla in case you are somebody na-use kaba okpu nnabenyi once in a while. Now, NAFDAC allows Nigerians over sales and distribution of unregistered, okpu nnabenyi. Okpu nnabenyi ekwela register ka ha na-ekwu okwu ya. Nakwa ka ya bụ ife si wee mee, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has alerted the public on the illegal sale and distribution of unregistered brand of okpu nnabenyi in Nigeria. That is, if you don't get it, you are not supposed to get it. But we are saying it so that a lot of people will get it. People will need to understand. Kai will save your lives because none of that can we for. Now, in a statement released on October 31st, yesterday, where said that the agency said that the condom is not registered for use in Nigeria and the labeling of a product is not in English language. The okpu nnabenyi was discovered in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, Zango, Katsina State, during a risk-based post-marketing surveillance study on registered okpu nnabenyi in Nigeria. Inekwana anya ọfụma efu na NAFDAC na-agbasi mbọ ike ka we safeguard the lives of Nigerians, but this is to alert a lot of people because no one they get use ya befe without knowing that na ha contact go something already or ha na akọwa ya befe. I said that these okpu nnabenyi are a proven effective barrier method that can be used as a dual purpose method for both the prevention of unintended pregnancy and protection against HIV and other activities of the other transmitted infections. So NAFDAC na-akọwa na ịfụ ya bụ okpu nnabenyi n'ife dị n'enyi ya bụ fola yọtago n'uche onye ọbụla dị ya ọ ya bụ ihe anyị chọrọ ikwu maka ya n'ụtụtụ a ịbatazie ịgwa anyị filo na ya NAFDAC na-agwa ọha na eze n'ụtụtụ a. Akụkọ ọzọ anyị ji wee mabata n'ụtụtụ a wee bụrụ akụkọ anyị ga-eji wee mụta ife yọtago maka ihe eji wee na-akọ akụkọ nke akịta bụ ka anyị wee dị cautious uche onye ọbụla dị ya ka mmadụ ghara ịdaba n'ọnwụnwa o wee bụrụ na enwelụ driver na passengers gbapụrụ ọsọ na moto na-ripụrụ ọkụ moto gbaba ọkụ n'isi onwe ya ebe nke a na-emewe na head bridge Ọnịcha ka nke a nọ wee na-eme. Nakwaka be first women driver passengers escape death as fire engulfs commercial bus in Anambra State. A yet to be identified number of passengers, including driver, have escaped death following a fire accident that occurred along the old Niger Bridge in Onitsha, Anambra State. It was gathered that the inferno suddenly erupted from the commercial bus, causing gridlock on the bridge for many hours. You have to go ahead. Now, when is the Kankan on ML? So it is said that a Toyota Hiace bus was heading towards Asaba Delta State when it suddenly caught up in flames in the middle of the road. An eyewitness, near the scene in the area who identified himself, told newsmen that the passengers jumped out of the bus one after the other before the fire finally engulfed the whole vehicle. Now, the bus suddenly went up in flames while in motion and caused a panic on the bridge on the passengers' struggle to escape being caught up by the fire. No one knew the cause of the fire. It caused a heavy gridlock to and fro from the bridge as motorists and other passengers were battling to extinguish the fire before the arrival of firefighters who later controlled the inferno. So can if I do very careful on MS sometimes some people buy motor you have to go na no easy corner put in our driver say madam lapomaka or bro or more say buy motor. Anyway, all the go yesterday. Ịbata n'ụtụtụ a ịgwa anyị filo n'ihe niile a ka o si ahụ food go do right about Kitapu because the Anambra State Fire Service on Wednesday 30th October 2024 received a distress call alert at 9:30 hours reporting of a vehicle bus engulfed by fire along top of the bridgehead on Onitsha. You know, a crew of firemen and firefighting equipment were immediately deployed to the rescue. You know, they extinguished the fire and ensure that it did not affect other vehicles that were applying the bridge. The cause of the incident is unknown. No life was lost. The public was advised to alert the fire service in time whenever there was a fire outbreak and to install fire extinguishers in their vehicles. Remember, fire kills, but we can prevent it. Or if in the firefighter was everybody. So onye ọbụla kpachapụ anya ịbanye moto jụọ driver ka ebe fire extinguisher gede ọ bụ na ịfụrụ ji nwaanyị lituo na ya bụ moto ọ ife a na-ekwu kịta afọ. So ịbata this morning gwa anyị filo n'ihe niile a ka o si ahụ food right about kịta afọ. Now, before we continue, we got SMS message. This one is coming from Ambassador Nwoke Awoda Nnobi. Happy birthday to Cardinal Arenze and also Marian Babangida. May God bless you all. Amen. Ngwano, my brother, na account again. It is unfolding right about this morning. None of them making celebrate with indoors, so that your own celebration will come as well. Asị na mgbe ebidolo movement of Black Lives Matters yotago na ụmụ nwaanyị bidokwa na ya bụ ife and all black women ọ na-ewutefa ifefa na-agabiga na the United States of A yotago ka o si adịgoro nke ikpeazụ a na ọnya nwe mmelụfa ji wee bido ya bụ ife mana o wute fa most especially ụmụ black men the thing wute the fact that na even white women gala bịa bịa soro gwi na-ebe akwa soro na-enwe mwute na their own lives matters as well. Ụmụ nwaanyị bidola ife a yọtago enwekwanụ mọchịpa ji ha buru moto fajos jiri ụkwụ jide agụụ na agụpa ihe ha ji eri nne ufu stamp a lot of things. mana aka a na-ajụzi ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ọcha asụ wee bịa na-eme ụmụ ife protest a n'isi onwe fa ọfa gwa idi akwechiri o sị na ha ga-eso mee protest a na their own lives matters. A na-asịfa nwaanyị nji nọdụ hia fa na-ekwu ife fa na-ekwu even with gushi fa gbasi n'aka with moto fa bu wet down SUV yọtago morogboro na-akpọchagolola onwe ya on a very good day. Ajụzi onye nke izi nwaanyị ji nọdụ hia o wee bidogodo bebe akwa si my life the way it is I don't know what I'm going through. Even sometimes I have to go to uncompete. Because they on a very good day, some of these women with a black man on uncompete. And when you talk about, toxic relationship, this is where they get it full time. So I am a had when I go to this morning. Akoko otipoju. And well, the situation and we must address it. And that situation will below the fact that a hunter na hunt to be all of a sudden. If on a hunt to turn or chobaze nyama below the huntee. Now if on a hunt was a hunter otu o si adịgodo n'ụtụtụ agụdo. O wee bụrụ na nwoke yọtago na-abụ ụtụtụ ọ bụrụ nwoke, mgbede ọhọ nwaanyị ka enwefelu na asemeboda yọtago wee kpụrụ ya wee jebe na-ejebego ka akpụrụ ya jee ka ọ zaa ụgba at the end of the day. Nigerians ka na-eche na-asị na ka anyị malife ya emezi Bobrisky. As I'm talking to you kịta, Bobrisky nọ na London. Nekwa ka ya bụ ife si wee mee, Bobrisky spotted with Isaac Fayose en route to London after arrest by immigration. Now, Nigerian cross-dresser Idris Neye, widely recognized as Bobrisky, recently left the country and is reportedly on his way to London. Now, this move follows his recent arrest by the Nigerian immigration, details of which have sparked widespread interest. So, social commentator like Isaac Fayose, brother to former Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose, shared image from the airport. Picture Yana Bobrisky Yotago were on the same flight, further drawing attention to the departure of the man. But we'll remember that the last we heard of him gonna on a very good day. Maybe now grants is we don't know. But all we know is that right about Ketafo, Bobrisky, the man they risky, on a flight, headed to London. But right about Fundua, Yotago, the man si na-asị ọkwa ifo gị ife anyị mere ahụhọ n'ime ịhọ ị ga-azụ ogbe ya. Yotago, the man wepụtara voice note ya otu o si wee confess ya otu o si wee nye ebe o nyegasịrị ego on a very good day. Ndị o nyegasị ndị ọkpọrọ afa ka nke ọkpọ EFCC afa, ọkpọ Femi Falana afa, ọkpọ a lot of people afa. Now the man ji aka ya wepụta that tape. Yotago even got as far as ije na house of na House of Reps, House of Representatives, where even defend the own way the more, a lot of things. The court case kind of ongoing, but that man keta abai go na trouble, and we are talking about the man Ama as a very dark man and trouble and koto to ayota go no. Nakwakayabi first were a very dark man detained by police to be charged to court over unauthorized use of their uniform. Yes, for a long time, it's shown a very dark man, undercover policeman. He ought to go to see actually in the name for joy. He on a very good day. He on a manaketa, Akana Bohopan Mufaka, on a Kawamataku on a very good day. Somebody revealed that social media personality and social critic, very dark man, has been detained by the police for allegedly wearing a police uniform without authorization. After that video, on a video, very dark man, and Keta now, Niana address go to the public, which on your idea, and I say all the very disrespectful. Manacho go to boost or everybody now. Upon him, and Yadro disrespectful towards the thing. Yamana achieve anything at the end of the day. And I back on Puseponi Obuzo address somewhere as the chief superintendent of police online. Now, he stated that his intention to sanitize social media, focusing on exposing alleged online oppressors and fraudulent vendors. Yotago also known when I got over the Laniso, Manaketa for Yamanazago for Iyapa police, when addressing Nigerians when you people in the first place, or impersonation of the highest order. Why you impersonate the police? Why would you put on the police uniform without being a policeman? And more to very dark manners when I got about even I got so far. More on this man I'm all before. Because now over time, police issue go warning to skit makers, to content creators, see using a uniform, a lot of things over time. Now, the Nigerian police force later released a statement saying it has launched an investigation to determine the source of the police gear he used and the authority under which he acted. Now, on Wednesday, Very Dark Man released a video on his page saying he had just returned from the police station where he was interrogated based on the controversial footage. He emphasized that he didn't intend to impersonate the police. He also offered his unreserved apologies to the law enforcement agency. Very Dark Man advised the public to seek permission from law enforcement agencies before using attire resembling the uniforms, the police uniform. So at the time, some people are not okay, iji onwe gị wee melụ human shield. That is ije ebe mata ife ọbụla ị gabiga n'ime ka anyị ncha niile sizie ya wee mụta ife, we don't get it. Now, another thing I when I said that in a video released on Thursday evening, yesterday, October 31st, that Very Dark Man has been detained by the police over the issue and will be arraigned to court. Now, the Nigerian police has refused to allow Very Dark Man go home today. After the investigation yesterday, he went back there today to clear his name. The police took him to his house to search for the uniform they claimed he used to impersonate the police officers. And he says after clearing out all their doubts, they refused to let him go. Is this how they choose to pay someone that is trying to help the police build their image? Very Dark Man is the one making us believe the police is our friend, but it is obvious the police is nobody's friend. The Very Dark Man is going to spend the night in police custody with the view that tomorrow they are charging him to court. Manodigo Koye said there. It is an indication that nobody is above the law still. Though now one day disappointed, yes, now this man is someone who is trying to build a better image for the Nigerian police. But the law, you have to go, why you cannot police uniform? Anyway, all the go say but this morning, why feel on go to write about it. And this is happening in days when people who impersonate army, impersonate police, and commit a lot of crimes. And when Kaya Bomesio to or bandits be aware at the time Haya Pandam, the mother chain on damning. So it is a sensitive issue today. And I'm not the police or the army and all of that. So if I this morning, why you feel only any Nakosia on food, go to write about it for. Yes, all the go coincidence. Onwe nwoke na-ekwu okwu n'ụtụtụ a wee na-ajụ ụmụ nwoke kedu aka ụlọ obi na ị ga-afụ onye mara all the way n'ụzọ ọ na-agala onwe ya yọtago n'ọjọs na ọ bụ pinọpinọ n'isi onwe ya. Yes, I kwetara na pinọpinọ ka ọ bụ, mana does not give you the audacity to approach the pinọpinọ and begin to tell pinọpinọ do things. You nwee ebe pinọpinọ si wee mapụta, you don't know what pinọpinọ nwere n'obi ya n'isi onwe ya. Na enwe pinọpinọ nke a na-ekwu kịta afọ na na Edo steeti, a 16-year-old girl nke abụọkwa pinọpinọ ka esi wee lụọ ego esebo. Mana ekwuru okwu yesterday, somebody yesterday elaborated on things like this. When I akọwa na ụmụaka these days na adịzi ka okenye n'isi onwe pa yatago ọ bụrụ nwoke ya na this 16-year-old girl na-enwe affairs na Delta steeti ka nke a nọ na-eme yotago na Edo steeti, sorry, ka nke a nọ na-eme otu o si wee dị. Now, it happens that this little girl, 16-year-old girl, the boy, now four others, poison. As I'm talking to you now. Nakwakosime, 16-year-old girl arrested for reportedly poisoning her ex-boyfriend, 4 others to death in Edo. According to reports, the Edo State Police Command recently apprehended a 16-year-old girl, Aisha Suleiman, who is suspected of poisoning her ex-boyfriend and 4 others. The incident occurred on October 26, 2024, in Saku local government area. The victims, Emmanuel Elogi, his girlfriend Ada Samuel, Nuruddin, and 2 siblings, Samuel and Jeffrey Ayegawalo, were reportedly found dead after consuming a poisoned meal, allegedly prepared by the suspect with intentions to target her ex-boyfriend. Aisha, based on the fact he have a situation of Onya Bawalobi, based on now Bawagiobi, Aisha Suleiman apparently planned involving, pepper soup come here, Yotago hell, Mesa pepper soup. However, it was unintentionally shared among her ex-boyfriend's friends and his current girlfriend, who also fell victim to the entire thing. So yeah, bear with the peace offering, and that peace offering where below, pepper soup and nime pepper soup area, or tapia. Yes, ka the boy na friends ya no na amu ona say ke onye nye gi o se makwa my girlfriend best girlfriend no ya na no kwa na ya na eli o se angwanye no ka nlie o se anyway obo na ogwo love ga atu anyị ka otu anyị ncha but ya ka ile eli without knowing na ezoku na eti poison na fefa na eli, and today you tago ndị a niile ahụgo ndị nwụrụ anwụ. And now the command, received a report on 26 October 2024 about this from, one Elogie Ezekiel that observed, Mama, no, if I be him, when I was the police in Echo City at the end, where made this girl arrest now. A 16-year-old girl kept her for on under the custody of police and an enemy investigation. At the end of the day, I got charged her to court. Oza Obadelia on a very good day. That upon gaining entrance into the apartment, he met the lifeless body of his son's friend named Nuruddin, surname not known. At the corridor, he went further and met the lifeless bodies of his sons with his girlfriend, Ada Samuel, on their bed in the bedroom, while another two of the son's friend named Samuel and Jeffrey, who turned out to be siblings, found in the sitting room. So Kahalis is equal to Akahancha at the end of the day. Now, on 29/10, 2024, operatives of Jatu Division received information that a girl later identified as Aisha Suleiman, 16 years, alleged to have caused the death of Emmanuel and four others with food poison, was about to be lynched by some young men from the community. Yotago, on the community, Malay itself, not the girl, Melia, Jidezi, na choka, amwe yoko, no police is Ozelia. Manaketa, the girl on a custody police, now so Badelia, an enemy investigation. At the end of the day, she will be charged to court. Now, the Commissioner of Police, Ibu Umoru Peter Ozigi, now one Nigerians, na ifo bona na emeno wa sigwa paka na jungle justice. Obona ebu this get kita KKS will get to the bottom of this thing. Enweke at the end, obona the innocent at the end. Or MSC investigation, awemalo nke bunke at the end of the day. So, ona encouraging no obona stay away from jungle justice. Only fearful, report it to the police and then the police will do the needful. Or if one akwa for. Anyway, Ibata this morning, why if you only hear na kosa on food, go to write a back for Akoko Oti for you. We have a lot of things to talk about. Mano go mboge ji we bolo yota go ki we nweke we bata we why if you only hear na kosa on food, go to kita for. Iji kwa put ai ngwa beta na put now. Na 08065796599. Call this number and then you become part of this conversation. Ketafo. Yes, he gelo tena NAFDAC in one in Bastalo Opunna Beni and distribute without the registration at the end of the day. When you cook a kuch on your bonadia.